not gonna be together. This ain't no damn unity party with punks. This ain't no unity party with people who don't want the true liberation of black people. This ain't no unity party with betrayers and snitchers and hypocrites and weak-minded, weak-blooded, spineless black people. This ain't that kind of party. So you take your raggedy ass on home. But those who want liberation, those who want to see black people really free at last, you walk away from these punctified Negroes unless you unite the like-minded of us, whether we are Christians or Muslims or nationalists or agnostics or socialists. If we are like-minded on reparations and on justice for our people, we are brothers indeed. But a black face ain't gonna make you no brother today. Go ahead. We tired of these black-faced, white-hearted niggas say that masquerading as though you love your people. We see you.
It's been a minute. Let's get this though. Check. We good? So mostly it's been a minute, honestly, because man, I've been working like 7 days a week, putting in this work. If you know, like I know, you know that this crypto market's about to explode. So stack them coins up. So anyway, what we're gonna do today is we are gonna get into the topic of Taharka Bey, the beggar, and this nigga is in trouble. Right? So I've been showing you this cat. I've been showing you the flaws of this cat. I've been showing you and telling you like it's only a matter of time before he gets what he deserves, because all he's been doing is grifting and going after everything that has to do with black thought, everything that has to do with the new black media, activism, reparations, FBA, Tariq Nasheed, anything that's been progressive for our people, he calls a grift or a scam. He calls it people ripping off the people. And the irony of this, as we're going to get into a lot of different videos, I'm going to show you a lot of different stuff. Some of y'all might not have seen it. Some of y'all maybe have. But like everybody who he goes against are certified people who are, okay, I won't say that. I'll say most of the people. Sometimes he does critique people who really deserve to be critiqued. But most of the time, the vast majority, he's actually going after people who are in the community on the grassroots level, actually doing things. And the irony of the people that he goes after is no one else are calling most of these people scam artists. Like no one's saying like that Tariq Nasheed didn't do what he was supposed to do when he raised money. No one's saying that the books they bought from Tariq Nasheed, it was a ripoff, or the Hidden Colors was a ripoff, or anything like that. No one who actually donated to the Hidden History Museum is complaining about the museum. But on the other side of that coin, as I'm going to show you, this begging ass Negro, for some reason, the beggars always think that it's more noble to beg than actually have tangible products and do real business with people, which is weird to me, that you think that it's more noble to beg for donations than to actually have a business and actually do something productive and have a fair exchange with the people. And then for the things that Taharka has been raising money for, he hasn't produced none of it. I'm going to show you that. He has not produced the Morris Village that he raised money for. He has not produced the news van that he said he was going to use to go down and cover the Brother Polite trial. Even though he didn't need a van to do that, because the Brother Polite trial was done via Zoom. Like even Brother Polite was on Zoom from LA for that trial. But he didn't even cover it like that. But he raised money for a van and claimed that he got the van. And when people call him out, he never showed the van. He showed a picture of a van. and swore up and down that was the van, but he never proved it. But he's the same one that's telling people that everyone else is grifting and scamming and raising money on false pretense. This nigga raised money for a lawyer for 2 years now. He doesn't even have a lawyer. I'm going to show you that. He's still trying to raise money for a lawyer. He took his family to LA the day he got slapped, took his family to Disneyland, but never got a lawyer. And this is the one saying grifting. So let me show you something real quick as we ease into the topics. Let me show you something. Let's add that right there. Bam, there we go. So I'm just going to show you this. I don't want to go too deep into this, but this is just like some of his little small bus passengers, his little bus passengers. They like to troll me on Twitter, on one of my Twitter accounts. And this is one of them, right? Now, I suspect this is probably actually Taharka Bey because his middle name is Antonio and this guy's name is Anthony. And no one could be on the dick of an idiot this much unless it's actually him. And it says TB can't inform us about the too big grifter anymore because he got his white lawyers involved. So here we have someone supposedly being a supporter of Taharka saying that it's wrong for Tariq to get a white lawyer involved. But this is the same person who's been raising money for a lawyer and who actually started the lawsuit game. See, Taharka Bey actually started the game of let's get lawyers involved and let's take people to court. It wasn't Tariq. Taharka Bey is the one that said, I'm going to sue for defamation because he showed court records. Now, whether Taharka is still on the sex offense registry or not, okay, he's not still on it. But in 2016, he was. That's just a fact. It says that clown started the fight, but he couldn't handle the pressure TB put on his ass. We know who Marcus really is, thanks to TB. So how much did your dumbass donate to the fake museum? Is the too big grifter. He raised money for a lawyer, like I've already said, that he never got. He raised money for a news van to cover Brother Polite's trial, blah, blah, blah. I've already said that part, right? I told you. And then he got the shit slapped out of him. And this is how dumb, this is how much this dude actually played himself when he did get slapped when he was in LA. He played himself because he actually probably could have got a little bag out of that getting slapped situation. But his pride, because he wants to act like a tough guy so bad. He wants to act like he's so hard. Even when he explained himself getting slapped, well, he said that he ducked it. And then, Tariq was just really swinging like a bitch and this and that. And then he said he wanted to MMA fight Tariq. But what I'm saying is this. If he didn't deny getting slapped, he had Tariq Nasheed saying publicly that he slapped him. He could have maybe had some action at, maybe a lawsuit, maybe something like that, to where maybe Tariq might have said, here, just on some, take this 5,000 and this 10,000, you bummy little nigga. He might have gave him some money just on that, just like get out of my face. Which, 10,000 ain't a lot, but he probably would have gave that up just to get him out the face. But Taharka, being such a egomaniac and narcissist, he couldn't admit that he got slapped because, of course, no grown man gets slapped and not does anything about it unless they're a bitch. Like your natural reaction if somebody hit you would just be to square off. You wouldn't even think about it. There's no it's just not like that, especially getting slapped. Like you don't go across the country to someone's place of business and expect that you might not have to have a physical altercation with this person, especially when you've been talking shit for the greater part of a year about this person. You would expect that if I go to this person's place of business, their personal space, it's a place of business, but they own it. Like this is where they're at. And I've been talking shit, making memes of this person in a casket, saying it's over for this person. You would think that you would probably have to have a physical altercation of some sort. You'd at least be prepared for that if you had any kind of street smarts or any kind of common sense. So this dude gets slapped and doesn't do anything about it. Then he tells everybody he didn't get slapped because he didn't know people saw the video. So he fucked himself out of what could have been a little bag. So this is what the dude responds. He said, Morris, he said, or hit that clown in the pockets where it hurts. The research opened so many eyes. That his donations are so low, the grifter had to resort to selling children's books. So this is like the weird shit that cats do, right? He's framing this as if somebody who's a published author selling books is only a result of Taharka Bey hitting his pocket so hard that now he has to do legitimate business and sell books. Something that he's already done. He's already a published best-selling author like 3 times over. But this is just this weirdo shit. Because remember, to these folks, getting donations and begging for money is more noble than actually being a business person. They despise that because they don't like to see people being successful because they can't be successful. Because if you notice, everything that Taharka Bey does, he's basically trying to copy the playbook of Tariq Nasheed anyway. Now, he claims he's coming out with a book, claims he's coming out with a documentary, raising money for this and that. So, I mean, it's really jealousy. I just went into some different stuff. Like he is really hard up for money. Like he raised over 80,000 more than he planned to for that microphone check documentary. Another highly anticipated documentary that for the culture that is very necessary, especially right now, if you see what they're doing by trying to usurp hip hop history. So the point is, like, the people that this cat, Taharka Bey, the beggar, the people that he goes after are people that we really need in the community. People that are really doing things that are really actually substantial and beneficial, preserving our culture, history, codifying people on the reparations. It doesn't matter if he's like, what I'm saying? Like these are the things we need. We don't have people out there doing that except for within the new black media. The mainstream media is not producing Negroes, black people that really stand up for the grassroots. They either shill for the left or shill for the right. Even those who claim to be black media, independent black media, for the most part, they're only trying to get a job with either the conservative side or the liberal side. They're trying to grift us for Republicans or Democrats. They're not speaking about reparations. They're not speaking about an anti-black crime bill. They're not speaking about tangibles for us. They're not speaking about combating the educational system, which is miseducating us, usurping the true history. They're not talking about none of that. But the ones that are actually doing real things are the ones that's being attacked. And those are the only kind of people that Taharka Bey attacks. He doesn't attack the ones that we know are obviously against us. He doesn't attack the white supremacist establishment. He doesn't attack the police. He only attacks those who are really having actual results. He attacks the ones that the grassroots are actually backing because he's that out of touch or because he has an agenda as such. I'm not even going to get into all that. Let's just get into some of this begging shit. Then we'll get into some other things. So what's this right here? What do we got? Okay, first of all, let's say this, though. Should we do that one right now? Nah, we'll save that. Let's move on to this one. Let's do this one. Let's see what this is. Okay, let me just show you this. This is that tough guy stuff. Because like I said before, when he was sitting to act like he is so down for the fight, he got slapped and ran, but then all of a sudden he turns around and said that he wanted to have an MMA fight with Tariq, which is weird. Like normal, MMA fight. Like niggas either shoot the fade or they don't. Who's trying to? If you're not already like a fighter, like why would Tariq Nasheed want to roll around and wrestle with some bummy, dirty Baltimore abandoned, dilapidated house living nigga? that probably has bed bugs and shit. Probably got headlights and shit. Why would you want to? Well, let's just let's wrestle it out. So this nigga is like, calls him to an MMA fight. Let's get all oiled up. Let's oil each other up. Like, that's you here, nigga. Nobody does that. But listen, he only did that because he knew nobody's taking that. Like, why the fuck would somebody want to go out of their way just for the fuck of it? Like, you had the chance to fight when you got slapped. That's the time for all that hot boy shit, that tough guy shit. The same way you was beating up on all these women and children, right? You wasn't worried about the police when you was doing all that. The same way you had smoke to fight and you had the heart to fight little kids and women, but a grown man slapped you and you ran. So now you're going to try to call him out for an MMA fight because you know when they take that goofy shit. So then you can tell your people, oh, see, he was afraid. See, he tried this before, right? I don't know how many of y'all seen this or remember this. Check this out. He tried this before. This is from like,
let me explain something.
Like over a year ago.
Prince
Right? Check this out.
Prince Najee, this will be the deal. I'll bring my squad. He'll bring his squad. We'll go into a room. We'll shut the door, and whoever walk out, walk out.
Sound good to me.
That's the only deal I would do. And I'm not going to do this with 150 people because he will be the representative.
That sounds good.
He bring his people. I bring my people. We go into a door. We shut the door, and whoever walk out.
What he's doing right now, he's pump faking. This is what you call a classic pump fake. See, his intentions are he's gonna make the conditions so extreme that it might scare the other person out of really wanting to fight. Okay, we're gonna go in a room. We're gonna shut the door, so like it's gonna be a gladiator battle of who the only person that comes out is the one that survived. You know what I'm saying? Because he's hoping that the dude will be like, nah, we don't want to do that. We just want to, hoping dude will back out. But that's not what happened. Dude took him up on the offer, and then he backed out. So that's the same kind of spirit that he had with the let's do the MMA fight shit. Hoping that, somebody will back out so he can say that, he won by default. Because this is what you do when you're a bitch. This is what you do when you duck fades. He ducks fades from grown men. He gets slapped by grown men and doesn't do anything. But he acts like he's still the tough guy. So what he was trying to do right here is do the same thing. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to go into a room. Whoever comes out, comes out.
That sounds good to me.
That's the only deal I would do.
It's called catch a fade. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's the only deal I would do. And I'm not going to do this with 150 people because I got work to do. But since Prince Najee, he will be the representative. So don't give me no more offers. He will be the representative.
That sounds good.
He bring his people. I bring my people. We go into a door. We shut the door. And whoever walk out, walk out. It don't have to be on social media. No social media, no cameras, no nothing. Whoever walk out, walk out.
Sounds good.
Now, of course, let me get to this next. You know what I'm saying? Everybody set it up for the fight. You know what I'm saying? They literally made flyers, set the date and all that. And then, of course, he pulled out and said he never fight because he's a bitch ass nigga and he's only going to fight. And if Tariq would have called his bluff, he would have also backed out because he's a bitch like that. But let's get back to some of this. Let me see what else we got, man. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get to this. Let me show you some of the begging. And then I'll show you some other stuff and we'll explain and you'll see why it's so hypocritical. Not only that he's begging, and calling other people grifters. So let's check this out real quick. Let me say what's up to the room real quick. Hold on. Uh-oh. Was all that stuff showing you guys? Did you guys see any of that? Oh, okay, we got some people in the back. What's popping? Okay, hold up. I see y'all. I'll let y'all in a minute. Let me all right. Y'all trying to pull up, huh? Yeah. Let's get it. Did y'all see that last part though? When I was talking about when I showed you the fade that he ducked? Let me see what I want to show you guys. Okay, what's the name of this one first of all? Seems like this should already be up there, man. Real quick, hold up. Let me see something. So what's the name of this one? What up, y'all? I see y'all in the back. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do it like that. All right, bam. Hold up real quick. Let me see what the room's talk about. Okay. Richard Neal Bay saying peace to the room. He's always begging for money. Got Seduction Doll saying we backstage. Bell Gates, I remember when he got slapped and ran like a biatch. But let me show you this real quick before I let some people in. Let me cook for a minute. Let me cook.
One, I'm gonna tell you now. Slander is a tough one because I got a case right now on an individual tough to push through the courts. But once you got it in, you're pretty decent. But just say if someone was to make up something and I would have to defend the channel, you know what I mean? As I'm defending the channel now where a judge made a faulty ruling, you know what I mean? A judge made a faulty ruling and I feel as though violated my First Amendment. And so you getting threats now up in this demonstration. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing. So I feel like my rights was violated, you know, but I can't. It was my fault. I'm gonna tell you why it was my fault. Because I'm serious as I should have. You know.
So he said that
when someone made
he didn't take it serious when he got the paperwork for the cease and desist and all that. He didn't take it serious, right? Now he raised money. He raised money for his lawyer, so he was taking the raising of money serious, but he didn't take it serious enough to actually get a lawyer. Instead, he's playing games with Mickey Mouse, taking his family on vacation to Disneyland with the money. So the irony that he's raising money for shit that he ain't doing nothing with except for wasting it, and then he's not taking court cases serious, and now he found himself in a bind. Because if you remember, he had 24 hours to remove all of his videos, and he didn't do that. He didn't erase everything that was Tariq Nasheed related from his Twitter, from his YouTube, and I just happened to find some stuff, make a little collaboration of it, tweet it out at Tariq Nasheed, and he seen it because he liked it. Which, you know, I don't know if this has anything to do with this, but, you know, I just happened to be watching a Tariq Nasheed video yesterday. And what he said was he's in Baltimore for some reason. So they already went to the court case. Taharka Bey was already ordered to take off anything online that had to do with Tariq Nasheed. He didn't do it. And then, you know, yesterday.
Oh, people are piling on in here heavy. I didn't do my main show this week on my YouTube channel. I didn't do my main broadcast. I might do it tomorrow. I'm not at home. I'm in Washington, D.C. at the moment. Shout out to DC. Shout out to all my DC people out in DC, handling some business out here in DC and Baltimore, handling a little business, getting some things together.
Okay, so he was in Baltimore this weekend. I'm pretty sure we'll probably hear something within the next week or so that, maybe what he was doing in Baltimore. But he did drop that to let you know he's in Baltimore. So, he ain't taking it serious, but other people are taking it serious. Right? The money he was raising was serious. But he wasn't really taking this shit serious is what he's saying. He didn't take it serious, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring somebody in. Let's bring some people in real quick. Who we got here? All right, I'm gonna bring y'all in, but we ain't done cooking yet. All right, so just stick around. We can cook together and shit. Let's go ahead and bring them in.
What's up, Jay? B1 salute.
Where we at?
What's up, Jay? B1 salute.
What's good? B1 fam.
What
you do, man?
Yeah, up in the Mile High Income City.
What up? Yeah.
That's part of our.
What's it like out there? What's the vibe? What's the vibe out there in Denver right now, man?
Yeah, we being over flooded with these illegals.
Man, we seeing that everywhere.
Yeah, we seeing it heavy out here though. Like we already had like 40,000 motherfuckers moving in the past year.
Oh, yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think I put it on mute. I hear an echo.
All right, so no, that's probably because I got the way I'm doing this with this mic, I ain't got the headphones, so let me move the mic away a little bit. Yeah. So you got Bro Richard Bey, what's up? You're on mute if you're trying to say something. I know.
Yeah, Jay,
I know that Rich. I know.
I went on Taharka Bey's shows like twice.
Power that off. Power mine off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to school his ass on FBA because he was acting stupid, like he was confused, like he didn't know what the fuck FBA was. So I had to give him some straight. I had to do some straightening.
Taharka Bey is a grifter, and he ain't never produced shit. He's jealous. Tariq said, I think Tariq want to do. He produced.
Oh, Top Flight TV. I got you. Hold up. We'll get to that. We'll get to some more stuff in a minute. Top Flight salute. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I mean the thing is, here's the thing though. Like he knows what FBA is, right?
Yeah.
What he was really doing was trying to ease himself in to exactly what he was doing, which is attacking everything new black media. Mm-hmm. Because he first started off with what is this FBA? I just want to ask some questions. I just want to know what it is.
Yeah.
But that was cap. Yeah, but that was cap though.
Yeah. It was all cap.
He was doing. So what he did, he was doing that. He was just trying to get the audience. He was trying to get the FBA numbers, trying to get the audience in, pretend he just wanted to innocently know what it's all about. But his real intentions was to attack Tariq Nasheed, which he did, attack Jason Black, which he did, and attack pretty much anybody affiliated with the new black media. But that was really his plan from the get-go.
Yeah, bro, Rich don't lie on anyone. All he do is lie.
Yeah, because the major grifter.
But so all the but go ahead.
I said he's a major grifter, and he's been making his money off of people. Sorry,
my apologies. Lady Che is in the building.
Yeah, I'm in the back. Jay.
I
can say that,
I can see.
Jealous of Tariq, but with their pocket watching, and the fact that he made documentaries and movies
and actually produces something,
and educating us.
The Hidden History Museum just turned a year,
and we
still waiting on Umoist to come up with the goddamn school in Delaware.
Shots fired.
Right, and we don't.
Shots fired. Pay attention.
We ain't mad about our money being spent.
He said there's a lag on his end.
The books or anything we bought. Money well
Yeah.
spent.
Yeah. The Umar situation. Maybe I'll do something on that later because
Well, Mike
you know
TV been
I tried defending that cat for so long. You know, I've interviewed him a few times. I've done security for him a few times.
Well, I
And
donated to
I
the
tried
school. Jay, I know I donated back to the school back in 2016.
man, how you feel? How you feel 10 years
Right.
later?
We have brought a whole bunch of people out here. I was with this group called Sankofa Denver, and we brought all the conscious folks out here. Eddie out here. We brought Moist out here. We brought shit.
And that's one thing I noticed. Oh, and I want to make this point. Matter of fact, I've been wanting to make this point because that's something I noticed from you that you have a track record of
Right.
doing shit in the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to understand because I think
On a black person agenda.
Yeah, but I think when people see people like on YouTube and they ain't really seen them around, they think everybody just gets on there and then starts acting like they're activists. They don't understand that most of us have been in these trenches.
And doing this.
You know what I'm saying?
They knew
We've been
that
in the trenches. So for
Right.
those who ain't, it's like, you know, they want to judge and pass these judgments. They want to undermine and belittle people because they don't understand that this shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how you know who really have been doing this and who ain't, because the ones who ain't, they like there's a respect that you'll have for people in the community, even if you don't like them. Like you might not like them personally, but okay,
Yeah.
well, they do get down, they doing what they're doing. We still got to collab on this. I might not like you personally. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because we respect the grind of what it really takes. And the fact that you don't really get kudos. You ain't
Yeah.
they're not gonna be putting you on the mainstream media like, hey, look at what this organization's doing. They ain't doing all that.
Lady Che, tell me what happened
Oh,
when we went to city council.
shit, man! They brought the police in there. They brought the police in there because we they let everybody else talk, but they don't let us talk. They don't let black people talk. Period. At city council. So I was pointing at them and everything. Yeah, they brought the police in there.
What else happened?
What about the white women?
Yeah, and we celebrities out here.
Yeah, we celebrities in the city council where around because we be talking at city council so much, like every week. In protest, you know, mostly speaking on our people, speaking on black people, black deaf rights, foundational black deaf rights.
Right.
You know, benign neglect, the homeless issue, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We've been doing it so long, they just recognize us like they treat us like little celebrities when we get up in there.
You know, they said the white girl gonna say, y'all local celebrities around these parts.
Well, it's because we're putting in real work and not photo ops.
Yeah, but see, that's something that some of these internet only cats will never really understand.
Hell no, because they ain't put in enough work. They ain't put in enough sweat equity.
And that's why I don't really like I don't mind critique. I don't mind people like, you know, commenting on what's going on in the community. But if you ain't really in it, don't start making these critiques when you haven't contributed anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take it from somebody who's in the streets that's doing it. Feel me? I'll take it as a lesson. I'll take it as some game if they've been doing it at a higher level. But I'm not taking it from somebody who's on the sideline. You cannot. You know what I'm saying? Who are you to tell? Who are you to tell Patrick Mahomes how to throw a football when you ain't never played the game?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Shit.
All right. Let me get back to this. Let me get back to cooking though. But stay with me though.
Okay.
Let's get this one right here. Let me see. What we got? Which one is this? Okay, this is I don't even know what this is. Let's see.
This spot. You follow me? And so I wasn't going to turn my back to him, so I faces him like, yeah, we might as well talk like men now. So when I say I walked to the truck, nah, that's not so. I actually just turned around and faced it and was like, we might as well talk like men now. Now here's.
So he's saying that is that, you know, he went out there and he started popping off aggressive when he got approached. This is what he's saying. All right.
He comes out the car like a, I can't say it out the car like a woman. I can't
So
say
now he's trying to emasculate Tariq Nasheed, which is weird because you got slapped and ran. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a weird thing that this same cat who never fights dudes, who only fights women and children, is now trying to make somebody else seem like they're the bitch, but he's the one that got slapped. On God, I don't know one Negro in real life that will let a man slap them and not do anything. I mean, even if you can't whoop that man, just natural masculine nature is that you would fight. You would have to fight. And even if you lost, there would still be respect. So that's where he went wrong, not only because he's a bitch and he didn't fight back, but if he would have just said, yeah, I got slapped, he could have maybe got a couple dollars off the case. He might have. I mean, Tariq Nasheed could have definitely used self-defense, protecting my space, protecting my ground and all that. And he might have actually won that, but it probably would have costed him more than 5 or 10,000. And who knows, he might have just paid Taharka 10,000 just to shut the fuck up on some shut the fuck up, you bummy ass nigga shit. He might have just did that.
Yeah,
but he fucked himself on that.
Not gonna do that. He wasn't gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. Of course he wasn't gonna do that.
I mean, fuck, what's wrong with throwing it at him? You just took that slap and try to weasel out of it.
Like how you there ain't no coming back from that, cuz.
There ain't
no coming back.
He came back out the window.
No, I'm just saying though, but at least he could have. I mean, since he sued him anyway on some shit that he's not gonna win, he might as well try to get a little bag. But you're right, his pride wouldn't allow him to do it. His reputation would have been fucked. But his reputation's already fucked because anyone who believes that he didn't get slapped after seeing that video, then you see why. You know what I'm saying? Then that's where they're at. That's why I say they're little bus riding passengers. Because you've seen him get slapped. So if he can convince you that you didn't see what you saw, then you're already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My favorite highlight was when Tariq said, "You
God bless you."
Right.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
But Tariq told Taharka, "You need Daddy to pay his bills. I know you need Daddy's clout to pay your bills."
Yeah.
That was
exactly. Exactly. So like he got famous because he went viral for getting slapped.
Yep.
Yeah,
and he was loving it. To him, he was in heaven because people's talking about him.
He was raising all that money so he could get a trip out to LA. Talking about
right.
God.
But he didn't even get the lawyer though.
Cryptonomics blocked me.
Of course, yeah. Cryptonomics is probably his handler, man. There's some. I mean, there's some things that came out about Cryptonomics that's very interesting, man. Because he used to be a heavy Khalid. He used to be a heavy Khalid Abdul Muhammad dude, and then he switches, and then he switches, and he starts doing, and then he switches and starts doing this weird shit, and So somebody else already kind of pulled his information, and it's like, yeah, there's something funny about that dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I was on, he kept sweating me because I was like, I want to get Tariq's book, but I ain't got the money right now. And he was calling us broke, you know. Shit.
Then we did it one way or the other.
We got the book though, but
we did get it. Yeah.
We got the book though, but you got one of them holiday packages or something.
All right, let's see what else we got. Hold up.
Oh, the restitution package. That's what it was.
Yeah, but
okay, all right. So this right here, this shit right here. This is Taharka Bey. This is Taharka Bey telling you what his true intentions on this social media is. So, like, you've heard me call him an agent, and when I listen, I don't like overusing the word agent. But when I say agent, I don't just mean that you're getting paid by the government. I don't know. I can't prove that. I could just assume because you started the channel the same week that you were found guilty of something that should have put you in prison for 10 years. Right. I assume just because you have collaborated with the police before because you snitched on your co-defendants to get a lighter sentence, and this is all proven and documented. I'm assuming because you only go against real writers, you never go against the police. But and you've also said some things that were very telling, and this is one of them.
Ain't doing nothing else. You ain't even cleaning your damn temple.
A few years ago, right? I came into social media using propaganda against Sinetta. Just them talking about. When I came to social media, and I'm gonna do a story on this, it was calculated. It was very calculated.
He said he came in the game, it was calculated. He came in using propaganda. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
And when did this drop?
That's him snitched on himself. This was years ago. That was years ago. Yeah. Yes, this is before the whole Tariq and all that. And if you think about it, here's how the only reason I know him is because of House of Consciousness. I only know him because he was on there when he was acting like he was comedic and he was down with the movement. He was doing all that just so he can kind of get his numbers up. He was sucking Polite's dick. You know what I'm saying? He was on all that kind of shit. So then once he got his numbers up, then he turned on Sonetta and started trying to quote unquote expose Sonetta and everybody at HOK. And I'm like, yo, if you were like praising these dudes for years. So you're telling me you were around these cats for years and you didn't detect any fugazi? Right. That means you're not a good judgment of character anyway then.
Oh, right.
Or you had an agenda.
Yep, they always got an agenda.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to, let me see what else, man.
Slightly.
Okay, let's do this one real quick. Because this nigga is out here begging, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's not just begging, but he's calling everybody else a grifter and a scammer, and you know they're ripping people off. But this is another more exposing. So some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But years ago, Taharka Bey raised money. Like I said, he always is raising money for things he never does, right? And at this point, you know, he was raising for what he called the Moorish village. He was going to build some big ass village for all the Moors that come and all the people that, you know, whatever. But it never happened. And this is somebody's talking about it.
Okay, no problem. You scammed the Moorish community out of thousands of dollars to build a Moorish village, but you instead sold the building you purchased for $20,000 in total profit and pocketed the
I got you, Bang.
In 2016, you were caught up in another felony, second-degree assault. Conveniently, the same week Moorish World TV was created, and instead of going to prison for 10 years, it gets converted to a misdemeanor with a suspended sentence.
Now, look, I done went through that paperwork before. This is a fact. The same week that he was convicted of beating up some Mexican dude, he passed up the plea deal. Now, anybody that's been involved in court, if you've been had the unfortunate circumstance to where you had to find yourself fighting a case, you know that down plea deals, if they offer you deals and you say no, you take it to trial and you lose, they're throwing the book at you. If they offered you a deal, you don't take it and you go to trial and lose, they throw the book at you because you're supposed to take that deal and save the court time and money. So he turned down the deals. He took it all the way to court, was found guilty by a jury, and they suspended all the time and all the fines and just put him on unsupervised probation. I've showed the paperwork already. They put him on unsupervised probation, meaning he don't even have to call and check in. No jail time, no fines. 3 days later, he starts Moorish World TV. I'm just saying. Like
not a coincidence, huh?
That sounds agent-ish. But we'll even take the agent out as far as like maybe he's not, set up by the government. Maybe he's just the real coon who's just doing this. even if he's not though, what he's doing has the same effect because all he's doing is trying to tear down progressive, real black,
Well, it's just like
tangible
the other
efforts.
old dead black media that's trying to tear down the new black media because we getting our people on code and where they need to be or see. So.
Let me let okay, I thought Arnell Bay wanted to come back in. I was about to let you in, dog.
He said he was having issues.
So yeah, so I mean the effect is the same basically. It still has the same effect whether you're getting paid or not, it's the same effect. But just to show you, like, and this is what these dirty rat agents do though, right? What they do is they come in causing problems in the community. They try to undermine those who are really doing the work.
Yep.
This is part of the COINTEL files, actually. They're actually following to the letter. They're trying to disrupt, undermine, disrupt.
Did you see the Alphabet Boys yet?
Assassinate the character of, stop the rise of a black messiah. Since when? What?
Did you see the Alphabet Boys? It's a podcast.
No.
Talk about how the feds put people in place to facilitate that shit. I mean, motherfuckers had all kinds of
we seen Judas and the Black Messiah. That was a real story.
Yeah.
So what happened in that story?
Story with Eugene.
He gets caught. He gets caught for a crime, right? Right? The feds pop him.
Yep.
They take him in the room. And they tell him, hey, you could either infiltrate the Black Panther. Well, first they ask him the questions like, what do you think about when what was that? Martin Luther King got killed, et cetera, et cetera. And then, they gave him the offer. They said, hey, you could either work for us and infiltrate the Panthers. In this case, it was the Chicago chapter, Fred Hampton, who was the chairman. Or you can go to prison for like 25 years or whatever they said. So he ended up ultimately setting up Fred Hampton to get killed. So what happened with Taharka Bey? I don't know. I could speculate. He got convicted of a crime, didn't do the time he should have done. He was already on probation. Then he comes out with Morris World TV, and the first thing he does is he comes in with propaganda by infiltrating the House of Consciousness, rubbing up with Sarnetta and all them, getting his numbers up, getting the sauce, and then turn it against them and everyone else in the black community. That's what he did. Now he's begging online for money. Because here's the thing. Even with these agents.
Remember all them GoFundMe's he set up?
Yeah. Talk about it.
This mug, he been running a scam for quite a minute, y'all. It's about beyond high time that curtains get pulled on this new. Like, he is an agent, and if he ain't an agent, he's doing a good job at it.
He's an agent either way. Whether he's getting paid or not, he's an agent because what he's doing has the same effect. You know what I'm saying?
Right, still having the same effects. He got to get out.
So it don't matter. But the good thing is this, though. See, the same way we could deal with these Roland Martins and all these Mark Lamont Hills and all this, what we do is we make them so irrelevant. We delineate and make them so irrelevant that they're not useful. So then they're not being used. So that's how come these cats can't get jobs. That's why Roland Martin can't get a job.
Yep. He wants that
because he can't. He wants it bad, but they're not giving it to him because they know he can't move the people. He knows the people ain't tapped into him like that.
Right.
He knows that. He can't convert, but he can deliver on the Hillary Clinton. Right? She lost.
Yeah,
he was chilling for her big time. So they know that he doesn't have influence.
Yeah.
Same with Taharka Bey. He lost his influence. And now he's losing in court. Right? I remember this. Look at this. Let's go back to some more weird shit. Because somebody else actually came on like a couple years ago, and they told me about how he was sending them. He was sending them trans. What?
Is that young Pharaoh on the screen?
Yeah, well, this is when Taharka Bey was lusting over this nigga.
Oh my god. Like say, knot it up.
Taharka Bey was sexually harassing this nigga, man.
What? Hell no.
Taharka Bey was sexually harassing this nigga. Now this nigga's a whole other mess. This nigga's a whole other mess. We could do a video on young Ferry, but this is when Taharka Bey was trying to bust that young booty open. Listen to this nigga. Tell me if this sounds like something you would ever be saying about another man, dog.
Pharaoh. Somebody let Pharaoh know. I got Pharaoh. Now, man, and after abs, I see you flex. I see you swinging your little punches. I see you in the little gym. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Man, you be home making some babies or something. To make some babies or something. In the house, you should be humping around like Bobby on shit.
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. Listen, man. Like that doesn't even sound like the. Oh man, this nigga's sweet, man.
Oh shit! I think they cut the live. Oh damn!
No, we good. We on, man. What you mean?
Oh, I'm talking about another video.
That's Taharka right there, man. That's Taharka Gay, the Begging Bey.
Damn, they cut
Taharka Gay, the Beggar Bey. Now he's begging for money. Let's get back to.
Oh, no, ain't nothing masculine about that.
Let me see. Yeah, that's Bey. This the same one that wanted to wrestle though. He wanted to wrestle with Tariq though. You feel me?
Smack the fuck up.
He wanted to wrestle. He wanted to roll around. He wanted to roll around in the Speedo on some MMA shit. But he didn't want to fight when he got slapped though.
No, he took off back to the car.
All right. So that's just the Begging Bey. Let me see what everybody's saying up on here. He's soft but wants to trick me off the streets. Buddy moves like a gay guy. I'm going live with your video on Facebook. Not just him. Mike has also been on some sucker shit.
Ooh.
I don't know who Mike is.
Oh shit, we know who Mike is.
Who's that? Who's he talking about?
Mike TV. TBA shot at him.
Mike TV?
Yeah.
Mike TV. I fucks with Mike TV a little bit.
Yeah, he said he's a sucker. He's an agent.
Yeah. I could fuck with Mike TV, man. If nothing else is entertaining.
Is it because?
But I ain't really seen him go off cold to the point where I would throw him under the bus or anything.
He got his sovereignty.
Yeah, he's registered. He's a. What's up with that Candace Owens shit, y'all?
Oh, cuz they break every tool. Professor Black Truth told us that.
Doing a lot of review about it.
Did y'all see this right here? You see how she's trying to backstep back into the.
Yeah. Hey, big
you see how she's trying.
She's
trying to do one of those. She's trying to. What you been up to though?
Yeah, what up, big head?
She's trying to do one of those, like we forgot everything else she was saying. Now she's singing the Biggie Smalls and shit.
Oh my God, top flight. He's an agent based off of what though? You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
Let's see.
Just 50-inch screen sofa.
A limousine with a chauffeur.
She sounds like a white girl trying to act black. That's weird. Yeah. Good. Now she's dancing to Biggie Smalls and shit.
Why am I playing it? Because, I told you, I am having the blackest week ever. And in that song, he talks about his mom loves to show him off. My face is up in the source. Well, guess what, guys? My face is up in the source. Check out these headlines. I've been just really trying to get into black.
Say what?
It's freezing up on our end.
Yeah, she's trying to get into black media, and unfortunately, there's gonna be too much, man. Too many people are gonna fall for it. I think there's gonna be some sisters that's gonna fall for this shit. Some brothers is falling for this shit. I seen it on Facebook already.
Oh my god. Now she want to be bigger black again.
And listen, like she's a smart chick. I'll give it to her. She's smart. She's articulate. All that, but she chose her side though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of the things she say, I even agree with. I agree with her when she speaks about the rainbow agenda. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree about the immigration shit.
A broken clock.
I agree with.
Twice. Broken clock is right twice.
Yeah, exactly. I agree when she talks about the small hats.
Yeah, that's why they cut her off. That's why she ain't got a job.
That's why they cut her off. Right. Talk about it. Okay, you said he's backstage.
We're gonna touch on it later from Black News.
All right. Yeah, I'll save that for later. Let me see what Brother Richard Bey got to say. What up?
Toronto.
Talk about Toronto, man. What's good? Bey, you on, man?
Bey, can
you
you
gotta unmute. I ain't got you muted.
Peace to the room. Peace to the chat. Y'all going in on Toronto. Johnson.
Peace.
Hell yeah. Peace.
Man.
It's a lag or something going on.
He did it to himself.
Can you hear me?
Echo too.
It's a lag or something going on.
Let me turn.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, look, this is what I wanted to share with this brother, Toronto Johnson, man.
Yeah, brother.
And I want the world to hear. Peace and love to all. He's not an official. He's not an officer in the Moore Science Temple of America. He is a guy who just created his own group, the Noble Temples. Anybody that's doing anything that's positive, he's going to speak out against. He has lied against me. He's lied against my wife. He's lied against other officers and members of the Moore Science Temple of America. I mean, he do all kind of crazy stuff. This is not a brother that anyone should be trusting, period. And when he say, hey, when he say that little thing, whoever he said that to about when we get in the room, we can do what we need to do. He got that from me many years ago. I told him, I said, brother, we can reach out and touch each other and the world ain't got to know it. Okay? We can go behind closed doors, your guys outside, my guys outside, right? And we can handle whatever we need to handle in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, right? And then walk out. He got that from Brother Arnil Bey. He won't tell you that. The Moorish village come off a gang called Township. Okay? You can go to Google and just type in Township. I actually came up with the Moorish village. They always got properties in Baltimore for like $1. So I was telling them this is something that all the Moors can do to put money in our pockets and at the same time house our people. Because we know wherever you go, our people are always without food, shelter, and clothing. And that's the basic. So the brother grabbed that, ran with that ideal, took it, but he didn't have a blueprint for it. I got the blueprint for it. You see what I'm saying? But we're not trying to get everybody to just donate. He's about donate. I like that picture because that's what he deserved. He went out there to go see that man.
Yep.
He deserved that.
That's exactly.
And respectfully, he really deserved death. Okay? The things and the games that he's playing is death. Okay? Respectfully. That's in our lessons in the Moore Science Temple of America. But the brother feel like he can't be touched. And he wanted to trick me off the streets. He told me to drive out to Baltimore. I'm 14 hours away from Baltimore. This man said, drive out to Baltimore so I can smack you.
Right.
Now, when he was in Chicago many years ago, he said he came to check me. If I would have known he came to check me, I would have treated him a lot different. Okay? But he came Islam to the moon. He came like he was a brother. You see
on
what
the
I'm saying?
side?
I couldn't hear you, bro.
Are you off? You off in the land?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So this dude here is he's really a lot of talk on social media. When
Yeah.
that sister Crystal Muhammad went to his home,
Uh-huh.
he was supposed to lay everything out that was in front of his house. Respectfully. You wear black fez on your head, a man smack you and you don't smack him back or shoot him in the face? Something. So I want Toronto, if you see this video, remember you told me to come out to Baltimore. I'm not driving out to Baltimore so you can call the police on me. But I will see you in your convention. And you said you was going to make me touch something.
That's what he said.
So I want you to make me touch something, brother Toronto Johnson for More World TV, the Noble Temples. That's what I got to say. You don't said all this. You don't called me names. You don't called out my wife. You don't called out my dad. You don't called out my sister. The only thing I need to do now is let justice take its course, whether it be a reward or punishment. You told me just about 8 days ago. He said, drive out here to Baltimore so I can smack you. But I know if I drive 14 hours
Top
away,
flight, pull up.
right? If I drive 14 hours away, he's not going to smack me. He's going to call the police and tell the police I'm outside with a gun. So I will see you, Toronto, in October. This is not a threat. You told me you had something for me, so I'm coming to get what you got for me in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Peace.
Wait, hold up. Oh, man, come on.
I'm with you still. I'm with
Oh, Johnny got a new page.
All right, so I mean, how do you even like get legitimized, or like what do the Moors think about him in general? Do they consider him? Do y'all? I mean, I know you might have a situation with him, but generally speaking, do the Moors respect him as a Grand Sheikh?
At the beginning, when he first came through, he was working with brother D. Bailey Ill, who has passed now, right? And a lot of people was giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But we were all informed that I don't like to call the brother an agent, right? But I'm gonna say he moves in a wicked way, a devilish way, okay? And in a way that's not of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So from there, he started getting a lot of enemies. But people said, don't put your hands on him, man. He might put the law on you. Okay? So a lot of sheiks were scared of him. A lot of people in the Moorish Science Temple of America, they got a smile. And then they scared that he might do a video on them because he gonna lie on you. Look what he did to me. Look what he did to Sister Yaya. He told Sister Yaya that he was coming to her house, remember? Well, I'm still waiting on for him to come to her house because she stayed right down the
Yeah, I
street from
remember
me.
that.
That brother just be talking, man. That's
Yep.
why he got what he got when he got that from brother Tariq Nasheed.
Yep.
And when Crystal Muhammad went to his home, he had all that coming too. But they had
Yeah.
missiles.
You know what? I got a video of that too when he was talking about it.
So he done
He
had his
just did a video on her last
He was
night.
obviously scared. He was
Yeah,
obviously
bro. He
scared.
was so scared. Look, brother.
But hold up, didn't he tell them to pull up though? Didn't he give them the
Yes, he
location?
did.
He dropped the location, right?
Yes, sir. And then look, I was so in my body because you still represent the Moorish Science Temple of America. I was ready to get on the phone. My wife said, don't you get off that phone. Let him go through what he got coming. The brother was scared to go outside. I was about to call some brothers who would go aid and assist him and get them away from his crib, from his home, excuse me, you know. And the brother, man, when my wife said it, I mean, I had tears in my eyes because he was that scared of going outside your home. You can't protect your home, man. How you gonna be a grand sheik? You can't
can't.
protect your women and children. How you gonna represent a nation?
You can't. It ain't happening.
If you pull up to anybody else's home, they usually have security before you can even get to them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And when I seen that he didn't have that, I said he playing a very dangerous game because you on social media calling out Ozone and all these different Pharaoh and all these different people, not knowing everybody got somebody with them who won't mind putting that pistol in your mouth.
Yep.
They ain't got to do nothing to you. Somebody else will blow your head off for whoever they love.
Yep.
And go sit down in the penitentiary and eat ramen noodles and honey buns.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have any street smarts.
No, he don't.
He said
But you know what? They say he got
he doesn't
a
take what
mental
he's doing
disorder.
serious.
He's got a mental disorder, so we gotta bear with a
that
person who got a
too.
mental disorder.
That too, and I think that's the only reason why he been able to slide like that without really getting laid down at this point.
And you know what, brother?
I'm gonna
That's
tell you the
another
truth.
reason why I didn't want to put my hands on him. Because if I end up harming him or killing him, and then I go to the penitentiary, and they be like, man, you ain't did nothing. You just beat up somebody who had Owlsburgers, however they pronounce it.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Man, then I'm going to get treated.
I think it's Ashburgers.
Ashburgers.
So I did a video, and if you look at him, you can tell from the attributes that say, look at him, he mimic everyone. That's one of the signs. He mimics everyone. Anybody he despised, he mimicked them. So he has said different things that I have said. He has said different things that Roy Bay has said. He has said different things that, other people have said that he just mimicked them. But, respectfully, whatever that brother got coming, it has nothing to do with the Moorish Science Temple of America. Him and his community know that they're not in the Moorish Science Temple of America on the main line, but they're still forcing the cyberspace, Noble Temple stuff. And man, I can't wait for October so I get to go to his convention to see what he gonna do to me. I guess he gonna try to treat me like Tariq Nasheed treated me.
You gonna have to smack him up too?
He said he gonna smack. If I smack him, I'll hurt him. See, this the thing. I do security in real life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I train. I have smacked the dude and knocked him off his feet, a 260-pound dude. I don't think Toronto is ready for none of that. You know what I'm saying? When they get drunk in the club, I'm that one who's going to turn up with them because I'm not drunk. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing Toronto. He can't do nothing with me. Nothing. And I give him a friendly fight. Toronto, if you listening, I give you a friendly fight. But ain't nothing he can do with me, and he know that. He done made all his videos. He done said all he can say. Only thing he can do now is get out my way, respectfully. But I'll be to see him for his convention. He said he gonna knock me out. He gonna do this and that. I'll be there. I can't wait for that day. And I will be recording.
I wouldn't even hold my breath for him to come. I hope he come, but I don't think he will. I don't really.
I want to see what he gonna do. If he see 15 dudes walk in there, everybody ready. I want to see what he gonna do.
He gonna run.
He's gonna bring his 2 homeless bodyguards, and he's gonna stay the fuck away from me. Is what he's gonna do if he does show up.
Yeah. So y'all keep listening
like to see
and
it,
watching.
Come on, show and prove.
October, I'm gonna share it with you, bro. I'm gonna have Yaya reach out to you, brother D, and get it over to you.
All right, that's what's up.
Remember, he said More Hemp World, one of our business that we have here. Remember, he said I was selling laced drugs, laced hemp.
Stupid.
This dude is crazy with it. The most I had Delta 8 and it was laced. Like laced means like it's got fentanyl or something on it. Come on, man.
How would he know? I thought he
Everything
don't
is
do no
hate.
drugs though. How would he know? How would he know if he don't do no drugs?
Right. But you know what though? We caught him in that lie. Remember, his son was popping pills.
Yeah.
So he
His
was
son hit me up.
lying.
His son hit me up
His
on
son hit
Messenger.
you
I
up?
should release the messages. I
His
should
son
release
probably
the
don't mess
messages.
with him like that.
He don't fuck with him at all.
I can tell.
I ain't gonna get messy like that, but he don't fuck with him at all.
I can tell, bro. You can see it. You talking about the big one, right? That was kind of like the oldest. I guess he's the oldest.
His name is Tariq. His name is Tariq, right?
You can tell he don't mess with that stud because he looking
He
at the
don't.
dude like he looking at him like, dude, you a
He don't.
lie.
I'll just say
He
this,
looking at him like
because
you a
this was
lie,
just
Dad.
like home. So I'll just say this much. I'll say this: the fact that he didn't move with his dad when his mom died, to the point to where he got. And I don't want to put the young man's business out, but it's already out. The fact that he got evicted from his house, stayed at the house where his mom died, and didn't come live with his dad tells you something. I'll just say
Put
that.
it
Just
out
because
there.
he acts
That's
like
right.
he's the greatest father ever, but it's already out there. I'm just rehashing that because Taharka likes to act like he's the greatest father ever as he drags everybody else. What's up, the top flight though, man? What's up, bro? You said that you was at the reparations rally.
It was down in
I think I
DC.
seen that video. Say what? You on mute, brother? Unmute it. Yeah.
Still can't hear him.
We still can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, he needs some headphones or something.
Is your mic muted? Because you ain't coming through, bro.
He probably need to turn his volume up, brother D.
No, he's on the StreamYard, so he gonna
control that
headset or something. He gonna need some headphones or something.
You teaching, but we can't hear nothing.
He just dropped off.
All right, he's gonna come back. I think he's gonna leave and come back. But he said he confronted Taharka at the rally for reparations, though.
But you know what?
And he don't
Brother
like Mike
D,
TV either.
but you know what? About 2 years ago, I was super dark, y'all, because I really wanted to get at this dude, and I couldn't get at him. And Roy Baden was like, "Man, you might as well just let that go, right?" I was super dark, but then when I seen him get smacked by Tariq Nasheed, and he didn't do nothing back.
Nothing but run.
Bro, I would be mad if I drive 14, 15 hours away and you don't do nothing back. So I probably would have went from fighting him to shooting him in his face or something. You know what I'm saying?
Chill out, man.
He
Tone
ain't
that shit
worth
down.
it.
Right in front of the barbershop.
Tone it down.
He's not worth it.
Crazy.
He's
I ain't
not
worried about
worth
me,
it.
but don't say nothing too crazy, man.
He's not worth it. That's the only thing I can tell anybody. Let that brother get to live with this drama. His son gonna tell it all. His sons are gonna tell it all.
I'm
And
saying,
when
like,
that
when
wife
his
leave him,
kids get. Go ahead.
and when that wife leave him, she gonna tell it all. They gonna write books on him.
You already know. He's gonna be the more that we remember. I'm saying he's gonna definitely be the more that we remember. Top flight, man. What's up? Make sure your shit ain't muted on your phone or wherever you're doing, because it ain't muted on StreamYard. StreamYard ain't muted.
He look like he
Can't
got
hear
that
you.
heat too. He got that heat.
You can tell he's focused on something. He want to say something.
They might be blocking them on purpose.
Come on, man.
They just cut the homies live.
I can believe it.
He had about 500-600 watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shared this on Facebook too.
He played himself. So anyway, hey, hold up. Let me ask you this though. What's up with the Mike TV? How come y'all don't like Mike TV? You and Top Flight both said that he's janky or something.
Yeah, what's y'all gripe with Mike TV?
What flaws you see in Mike TV, man? I think dude's kind of funny. I think he's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I like his content. That's my lady right behind me. Lady Che. She the one that put me on him.
Yeah. He be going in on Umar a lot.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let's do something real quick. So hopefully Top Flight come back, man. What's up?
Top Flight, come back, Top Flight. Cause look like he got that issue. He got something to say.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Brother Rich. Brother Rich.
Yes, sir.
What was your gripe with Mike TV?
I don't have no gripe with Mike TV.
Oh, Jay thought you should have an issue with him.
Uh,
You and
uh,
Top Flight.
it's probably Top Flight. Only person I got a problem with is Toronto Johnson, More World TV. I don't have a problem with nobody else. I don't even think this brother's. I can't even call him a brother right now. He's an alien.
He's something. Something otherworldly.
Yeah, he's not one of us.
Hell no.
I don't care if you FBA. I don't care what you call yourself. He's not Moorish American, Nation Islam. It don't matter. He's none of that.
No. They always use a familiar to try to get close and sabotage.
Every time he do a show, though, and I've been saying this for like 6 years now, every show he do is about somebody else's downfall. But y'all don't know, as the brother was sharing, Brother D earlier, while he been doing shows on everybody else's downfall, he's been having a lot of downfall. Oh, there you go. There you go. And I'm bagging up.
Can you hear us now?
There you go. What's up, brother?
I can hear him. He said, yo, yo, yo. I can hear him. He said,
Yo. So
Somebody got an echo.
it's probably me.
Yeah, you've been having the echo, brother, but we was riding out with it.
Can y'all hear me?
So you said that Mike TV's an agent?
That's what.
And what proof of that do you have?
That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
Based off of what?
What you don't like about the brother Mike?
Yeah.
You have your own opinion, right? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Y'all don't see nothing wrong. It's a mean echo. It's a mean echo. All right, look. Can I be heard? Yeah, so let me ask y'all. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with Mike TV? No. All right, so the reason why
explain to me, bro, because I don't watched him a couple times. I ain't never seen nothing wrong with it.
Right. I like his content. I don't see nothing wrong with the dude.
Let him cook, man. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Go ahead.
Let him cook, yo.
All right, so when I first saw him, right, I saw his whole presentation. Hey, yo, who's echoing? How we get the echo out of here? Is somebody join on?
Yeah, it's been an echo the whole show. I just been riding with it.
Yep.
All right, so
it ain't echoing over here.
I saw his presentation. All right, so look.
You probably gotta turn your TV down or whatever.
I don't have no TV on. All right, so look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it rock out. All right, so listen here, man. When I saw his presentation, he kept using Tariq Nasheed's lingo. I thought it was a Tariq Nasheed parody channel, because niggas like us, we don't sit around and talk just like a certain nigga, right? We don't. He says everything Tariq Nasheed said. Tether, the whole nine. He acts just like Tariq Nasheed. So I thought that was interesting, right? So I checked him out, and I wasn't mad at what he was doing, right? It was entertaining. But then I started seeing the headlines, and it was a lot of hatred. It was an extreme amount of hatred. See, FBA, we not all about hatred. We're not all about calling everybody a tether. We're not all about talking crazy about Africans. There's no balance there. So, cool, no problem.
he did a video on Tariq Nasheed the other day because Tariq was kind of like smooth. He was like he bigged up Umar in a way. In a way, he bigged up Umar. So he did a whole show on Tariq, and I knew it was coming. I knew he was going to use, just like Taharka Bey, he's going to use this whole FBA thing. And then one day he's going to go at Tariq. And that's what he did. He went at Tariq, basically saying that Tariq is flip-flopping. He wasn't intelligent enough to see what Tariq was actually doing. So I got on the panel and I tried to, I came on there like a brother. And he had no brotherly energy. He's not one of us. He actually kicked me off his panel. He's not one of us, y'all. We don't do that. I don't know about y'all. I don't hate Umar. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to Umar, right? This guy, he actually does. You see what I'm saying? He wants to keep the friction between them going, or he's mad at Tariq because Tariq is not keeping the friction going. In totality, if you go down his page, he's streaming all day. He has FBA merch. He has FBA merch, family. He's a grifter. He's using FBA to get money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I called him an agent.
But
like my man said, he might not.
I'll put it like this. I don't know. I want to pump the brakes on the agent if we're saying agent, as far as like paid by the government type of shit. But if he's doing the same kind of maneuvers, then the effect's the same. You know what I'm saying?
He's an agent of chaos. He's an agent of discord.
So I mean, because I seen that video you're talking about when he was, and I agree to a certain degree with what you're saying, because I don't think that Tariq was really like bigging up Umar as much as he was being diplomatic. You feel me? Like, okay, but really, if you really want to know what I think Tariq is baiting Umar to say some dumb shit so he could flame him again. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? But I'll say this about Umar. Do I think Umar is scamming at this point? Yeah, I think he got over his head with that school, and he realized that he ain't gonna be able to pull it off. And even if he do, he's not gonna be able to monetize it like he's monetizing his speeches and shit. I don't think it's coming out. But because the people are supporting him and he has people that support him, I can't be mad at it. So even if that's what he's doing, hey, if the people are happy and they're supporting him and they're happy with what they're getting, then who am I to say something should happen to him or that he should go to jail or some shit like that?
I'm not happy.
I wouldn't take it that extreme at all.
I want my money back.
I'm not either. Okay, so for those who are, that's their fight. Then I would say that.
Let me ask you, seduction. And
I'm not seduction. Seduction behind me. I'm Chase.
Oh, all right, Che. Let me ask y'all. Are y'all FBA?
Yes.
Now let me ask you. Y'all don't find it a little problematic that this guy Mike TV is presenting himself as an FBA, or he's presenting himself as an FBA supporter, but all of his topics, all of his content is about hate. If that's not agent behavior, I don't know what is. It's like blatant agent behavior. And when I say agent, like you said earlier, not of the government, but an agent provocateur. That's textbook agent provocateur 101. And he has, like I said, he has merch for sale. We letting this rock. Everybody when I went on there, everybody in the chat was going against me. Like, where are these people coming from? Are y'all? They can't be FBA. Like it was crazy. It's like bots. It had to be like bots or something. But that's my piece on Mike TV. I also commented that I confronted Taharka Bey at the rally for reparation.
Oh yeah, let's get to that.
So let me say this. As a man, right? I don't cheerlead for nobody, right? But I do want to say Tariq Nasheed has been instrumental in my life, man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of areas. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't play about the homie.
Right.
People will try to make you feel small when you tune into him or you rock with him, but I don't play about cuz, right? So look,
Right.
I'm at
Right.
the rally. I'm at the rally for reparations,
Mhm.
and who do I see coming through the crowd? Taharka Bey.
Yeah, he was there. He was there, and the real Dana was there.
Dana was there. What's the other dude name? The one dude they say he's really
Irritated Genie.
Irritated
Genie. They always walk. They was right by me and shit, right? So Taharka Bey sees me. I've never seen this dude a day in my life. I don't know if he remembered me from his stream or what, but he see me start smiling. So I call him over, right? He got 2 old, decrepit security guards with him. These niggas had to be
what?
They had to be 70 years old, at least 250 pounds. And he had his son with him, right? And I'm not saying I confronted him on no rah-rah shit, because I was trying to keep it calm. Because one flip of the switch, I'm going rah-rah. You see what I'm saying? He was kind of, his voice is loud. So he was being loud. So I was like, dog, calm the fuck down. Yeah. I don't want to make it. I will make a scene out here. I don't want to, because this whole crowd gonna bust your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Because he kept saying it wasn't that many people out there. Tariq's making it up. It's not the same numbers that he's displaying. That's not 1,000 people. There was maybe a couple hundred people there. Like, you old hating ass, sucker ass nigga. Oh my God.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. It was a nice crowd out there. It was a nice crowd.
Even if it was only a couple hundred, man. That's so what?
Right. But see, the thing about Taharka Bey is
downplay it.
Yeah, he was trying to downplay it. The thing about Taharka Bey is he thinks the internet is not real life. And it's a fine line. It is and it ain't. He thinks that he can show up to a rally of reparations and be safe. He thinks he was really safe. He doesn't understand he wasn't really safe. So anyway,
that's right.
I called him over, right? I'm like, yo, what you keep going to Tariq for? Though? What's up, man? What are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't being disrespectful or nothing. I wanted to get some understanding. And he was like, he called me I don't want to say the words, but he called me a whatchamacallit, a predator, basically.
Okay.
You know that thing that he had checked off on his paperwork. I'm not letting it go. Ain't no way I'm letting it go. I mean, now when I seen Taharka, his suit was 3 times bigger than him. He's a small little dude, dog.
Yeah, he's a little dude. Yeah.
He's not intimidating whatsoever. You understand? So anyway, I told him, I'm like, dog, calm down, lower your voice. You see what I'm saying? Chill out. And I just tried to reason with him. There was no reasoning with him. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, he's a funny dude. I'm in Maryland. Me and him have mutual friends. Me and him got mutual friends. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep.
We have a show that's going on in like 2 hours.
All right. Tap in, everybody. So I mean, like, here's what it is, man. It just says it, bro. I don't know. Like I'm gonna put it like this. For all the cap that I've heard about that, I've done mentoring for years. Every year we had to get checked, and part of the check was to make sure you're not a offender, especially that of children.
Right.
Every time when I've got my paperwork back, it always had an N there. So some people are he's trying to say like, oh, that just means that they checked. No, that's cap. That shit says what it says. You know what I'm saying? You're not anymore. The thing, his explanation was cap, bro. I mean, because here's what he'll do, because now he's not on the registry. He's not on the registry now, right? This paperwork is from 2016. Right. As a matter of fact, I got this from somebody because there's one of my comrades, because I used to be in the new Black Panther Party, for those who don't know, years ago.
Yes, I know.
And he would go against he would go against people who I really know, like who I know, like I know their family. And he would go against them, trying to undermine them, this and that. So then I started, giving him some smoke. And then some of the people that I know seen, me giving him the smoke, they hired a lawyer, checked his background. And this isn't actually from the actual sex offense. So like when you see this right here, what you're looking at, that is not from the sexual offense. That is from a different charge. It just happens at that time that he caught this particular case. This paperwork reflects that he was a registered offender. So don't get it twisted. This isn't the case. This case is just happens to be at this time. He had the mark yes on the registry.
Right.
But the registry, you don't have to register for the rest of your life unless it's like a type 3 or whatever. So at this point, he might not be on the registry. So he'll tell people, you can look me up. I ain't on the registry. Yeah, you're not now. In 2016, you were. Facts. That's just black and white. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's plain as day.
The dude moves funny. There's some things that you can't excuse, man. I get it, man. I've been locked up. Not for no funny weird shit. I get it. You can go through some shit. You can Malcolm X.
Right.
Come out on some other shit and do some better shit. You could do that. But some things, if you've done that, you have no business putting yourself for the people, period. How we gonna let this cat be some type of leader and he's doing weird shit?
Yeah,
who knows what it was? Maybe he got caught having sex in the back of a car and who knows? If that's what it is, he should say that though.
Right.
Say like, oh yeah, me and my girl, we was having sex in the car one day, man. We was drunk, whatever. But then it'd be like, okay, I could get that. That's not really a whoop-de-whoop. But you ain't said that. You're acting like it doesn't exist.
And you're acting like you harder than that.
And Don P, what's up?
What's up, Don P? Oh, he dropped off, I think. What's up, Don P?
Hey, before I go, y'all, go ahead.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
But
can you hear me?
But I'll say this about the mic shit. Just let me just backtrack to the mic. Hold up. Let me hold up real quick, Don. I'll say this about the mic shit, man. I didn't really look at it the way you did. I'll say this though. I mean, I've seen it kind of like he's a younger, immature dude, and maybe he's finding his way. I'm trying to give him some type of leeway. Is he a little bit goofy sometimes? Yeah, but it's entertaining. I haven't seen him really cross the line. So when I seen that video you're talking about when he was talking about how Tariq backtracked and was basically co-signing Umar, I didn't see a problem with that. The way I seen it I was trying to see it from a perspective of a young dude who just started maybe getting this kind of information. So he's picking a side so hard that he's hurt that now the person who he thought that he had camaraderie to ride against is giving him a pass or something. So I just figured like, okay, we'll just let it play out. Let's see what he's how he grows and develops. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, not everybody should really be getting on the mic when you don't really have like a real history of putting in work in the community. Because you ain't went through enough of the growth to kind of be able to discern certain things and know when to shut up and know how to move for real. You know what I'm saying? So I seen it as, one of those. I'm just trying to give him too much grace.
Yeah. Look, the way he
could be that. What's up,
the
Don
way
P?
Yeah. I'm gonna piggyback off of what
Go ahead.
Top Flight said. I didn't hear everything he said.
Hold up. Let Top Flight finish real quick. My bad.
Okay, yeah, no doubt, no problem.
My bad, Don. Hey, let Top Flight finish up real quick, Don.
How old is Mike TV? I think he's up there, dog. He's grown, dog. But nevertheless, first his appearance. His appearance was questionable, and I let that rock.
I think
out.
he might be like late 20s, 30s, early 30s.
He's upper 30s, dog, if I'm not mistaken. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I let his appearance rock out. I ain't paid it too much mind. Cool, he looks a little different. But the thing is, how do y'all feel about the constant hate, the optics of nothing but hate? There's no education, barely any education. It's just a lot of hatred that he's spewing, and it's reflecting on FBA people as if this is how we rock. The thing is, me and him got in an argument because I told him, yeah, I know everybody might not like this. I would bail Umar out. Okay. I don't agree with everything Umar is doing. I think he got in over his head. But nevertheless, Umar has never wavered in his message in the mainstream media. He is very necessary and he's very needed out here. The school thing is a whole nother thing, and I believe that we'll catch up to him. But the way Mike TV carried it with me, FBA don't carry it like that with each other. He did me dirty. Go back to that live stream and see how he did me. He didn't let me talk. He kept muting me. He got personal with me and my daughter, shit like that. That's not FBA behavior, dog. We don't rock out like that. I know most FBAs. I know we don't hate Umar. We laugh at him at this point. It's fun. He's a hilarious dude at this point. But we don't hate that man. We don't want to see that nothing bad happen to that man. Because at the end of the day, he's probably the most vocal person we have out here. Who else that's talking that shit like Umar? That's on the mainstream.
That's fair.
Khalil.
Just keep your eyes open for that man. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, what's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You coming through?
I bet. Yeah, so like I'm gonna pitch off of that stream that Top Flight TV was talking about, man. You peep how when I said in the chat that Mike TV was on some sucker-ish, and then you chimed in and you said, I'm talking to you, Dizzle, and you chimed in and you said, nah, you know, he all right by me. I can respect that. You know why I can respect that? Because you stood 10 toes down through the chat on how you feel. You know what I mean? What Mike TV did was he was on some shit to where he made a whole broadcast basically acting as if he was confused by what Tariq Nasheed did and allowed a whole bunch of people who never rocked with Tariq Nasheed in the first place to smear his name through the mud, right? He let him smear his name through the mud. He allowed a bunch of tethers to air out their grievances with foundational Black Americans with the movement, and he didn't check that. So
didn't check it at all.
My thing is, nobody's above reproach. I get that. There's a thing with disagreeing with somebody. It's a whole nother thing when you allow people, outsiders, and people who never rock with the dude in the first place to come and smear his name like that. That's a big no-no. And I don't care how old he is. In my 20s, I was told about that. You get checked crazy for something like that. You know what I mean? And I can't accept that at all, man. That's why I say he's on some sucker-ish. For real. That's why I said what he said. What you did in terms of defending Mike TV, I can respect that. At least you like, you know, yo, this is how I feel about it. Mike TV never did that. He never did that. So that's why I think he on some suckage. I can't prove.
I'll put and just for context, hold on, and just for context, let me say this just for context, and I'm gonna stand on what I said. I mean, at this, I wouldn't call him that. I would call him goofy. I call him, you know, a little different, but he's entertaining. But when I listen to this cat, I'm usually at work with one earpiece in, so I maybe I don't catch all the little nuances. You know what I'm saying? I can't I ain't like really just sitting there looking at it like that as far as like 100% attention. So there could be some things I'm missing. So I'm saying from what I've heard, yeah, I can chalk up some of it to being goofy. I could chalk some of it up to clout chasing, and that might not be the best thing as far as for our people. But that's not to where I would look at him like he's going against our people. But some people see things differently. I'm going to respect that because at the end of the day, time is always going to tell. You know what I'm saying?
I can attest to one after that white girl, Pearl. That's around the time I started chopping into the shit. Because, like I said, my lady behind me, she the one that put me up on the dude. So when I tuned in, he was going in on pearly things. The white girl that was tokenizing all the black folks on her program had over 1 million subscribers. They demonetized her shit.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about Mike TV.
Yeah, that's what he was going on her.
But at this point, I even question that. I question, like, after that broadcast, I question the fact that, yo, maybe this dude is just riding the wave or whatever's popular.
Doing,
you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm starting to think. Because again, and I said this on
Afro that could be that could be the case, though.
Yeah,
listen, that could be the case.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, nah. Like I said on Afro Elite's broadcast, man, like I see a pattern here, right? You know, there's a market for Tariq Nasheed hate, right? And I'm not gonna sit up there and say I'm a Tariq Nasheed cheerleader or anything like that, but he has done too much for the community for us to let certain things rock. You did? And with that said, man, we watched too many people throw shots at him, right? and then throw it off like it's nothing. And then the moment when Tariq and she starts throwing shots back at somebody, the whole community is in an uproar. Like, come on, we need peace. Where was that energy when the person who was throwing rocks at him first needed to be checked? There was no energy for that. But the moment Tariq and she starts swinging back, or the moment he starts throwing shots back, oh, he's the bad guy. And that has to stop, B.
Hey, man, absolutely. Look, I'm in the entertainment, right? So I can tell when somebody's marketing. I can tell when somebody is doing a rollout. If you look in that man's chats, he has bots in that chat that's saying, go get FBA gear over here. It is so, I let it rock out because I was keeping a close eye on them. But I implore anybody, because the FBA is new and it's under a lot of scrutiny. We got to get cuz up out of here, because you see what I'm saying? It's we under a lot of scrutiny right now, and people are using anything they can to try to tear FBA down. And this dude is horrible representation for FBA. You know what I mean?
He's acting like some of them ADOS dudes, yo. On them ADOS cats.
No, it's hella
damn it, because I didn't gave this motherfucker a donation. Shit.
He acting like them. Like,
God damn it, I didn't give this motherfucker a donation.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Don't give him nothing, dog. Nothing.
Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. It was Dr. Claude Anderson that came up with the Native Black Americans.
Well, hold on, but I didn't know this nigga was pushing merch though.
Oh, yes.
I didn't know he's pushing merch. That's pretty premature for somebody who just stepped on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like his vernacular sounds like Tariq and everything.
That's pretty premature for on the scene.
Come out and let people just smear his name like that. That's crazy to me, man.
That's a red flag, dog. Where somebody is, brothers don't do that. We don't bite nobody else's whole style.
Right.
He bit it's like the National Enquirer over there. I even told him before we got into it. I said, no, I thought this was a parody channel. I thought you was just playing. The way you say everything Tariq Nasheed said, like, bro, what is this? We don't rock out like that.
Yeah. So you said it's just parodying what Tariq was saying?
Before I throw him under the bus, I'm gonna peep him with that new perspective before I
peep that,
flame this cat and cast him out like that.
No, I respect that.
But go ahead. Hey, but one thing for sure is this: we know that this new black media is catching steam.
Oh yeah,
this new black media is catching steam, so they're gonna hit us in different kind of ways.
Oh yeah,
and this is exactly why. Like, look, this is why we say we go by the code, right?
Yep, the code is
because at the end of the day, I'm gonna salute Tariq, I'm gonna salute Jason Black, I'm gonna salute them all. Right. But if they happen to go astray, it don't matter because we understand what the fucking code is. We know what the agenda is, and we're rocking by that. So even if somebody does, and I'm saying no, I'm not putting that energy out there. I'm saying if that's the case, we're doing this, and I'm into crypto and blockchain. So if you're familiar with the word decentralized, it means they can't neutralize just one person and kill the movement now. You feel me? Like in a centralized computer network, if they get the server, they got everything. When it's decentralized, they can get one computer, but the rest of the computers are still running the code. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it from the perspective of we're being led by the code. We're following the code. So no one individual, everybody can add to it, but no one individual can stop the movement. You feel me?
Absolutely. I'm right there with you.
So even though we're gonna get these detractors, and maybe Mike TV is one of them. Maybe Mike TV is one of them. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up getting them out the game anyway.
I will bet the house on it, man. I will bet the house on it. The dude is out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm right there with you, bro. If I see anybody moving foul, they're gonna get the same scrutiny, dog. No matter who it is. I just haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen Tariq move foul. He's a businessman. He's an entrepreneur. He's an entertainer. Once you accept that,
I think we got a thorough. The ones that's been doing it.
Yo, it's probably me, bro. I'm gonna drop out. I just wanted to give my 2 cents, man. Yo,
all right, Don P.
For having me on, G. Salute.
All right, Don P. Appreciate you coming on.
All right, G.
Peace.
All right, dog. Hey, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through, dog. Appreciate
How long
that.
you gonna stay on, Jay?
Yeah, man. We gotta have some more spaces like this more.
Hell yeah.
Hey, shout out to y'all. I'm about
I
to
didn't
rock
really plan on
out.
staying this long, but since people's tapping in, I want to.
Y'all can come over to Frontline
All right.
Black
Hey,
News.
thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate the slide.
Peace.
Yep. Yep. Hey, when you going? When you doing your thing?
About 90 minutes.
Yeah. I'll be in there a lot. You don't even just be knowing.
Yeah, no, don't be reflecting. But yeah, I appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll be at work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes I just be at work with it in the earpiece. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Bro, Rich, you got a channel?
But I noticed. I think he's on mute, man.
Bro, Rich, you muted.
What else we got up in here? Shout out to Aximan Eat Enter LLC. Shout out to K Money. What'd he say? Much love to Richard Bain. Salute to the panelists. Everybody tapping in. This is cool. I ain't been able to really do anything for a minute, man. I ain't had no day off for like damn near a month.
Yeah. Yeah, when I seen you drop the link, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get up. I stopped listening to the TBA. This TBA was on earlier going in on TBA. Yes. But see, he shot it out.
I know he spit fire. I can't wait to see that. I know he got fire.
On in the building, Tymo. Kundis. Kundis Mammy Owens.
Oh, hold up. I didn't even say this part though. Check this out. I didn't even show y'all this. As we wrap this up. Right out. Now this nigga Toronto, to answer homie's question, Billy Carson's coming after this nigga. Where's it at? State of America. Billy Carson. Bam. You see that?
Yeah.
This is just like.
Oh yeah, he was doing videos on Billy.
So see all these bitch niggas, they're gonna get themselves out the paint. You feel me? And shout out Tariq Nasheed because I'm sure that precedence that was set is gonna make it to where any of these cats that got enough money to put up some lawyers and shit, they're gonna start getting this nigga out the paint and get him off the motherfucking YouTube. Right. And he ain't safe in the streets.
Right. Hell no.
So he can never really be a factor.
Never.
So yeah. So yeah, he got another case. See, that's how strong the codification and that's how much we're sufficient collectively, you know, saying our game and how we can respond and deal with certain situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I kicked his ass and flamed him, pushed him into Tariq, gave Tariq the alley-oop, and then, you know, he took it the rest of the way. You feel me? Now Billy Carson coming with the assist. It's you know what I'm saying? Hooping these niggas.
Yeah, no.
NC checking in. What up, NC? It's cross country over here. Anyway, man, let's see. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. You got something coming up. Let the people know what it is, man. We got a few people in the building.
Frontline Black News, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in about 90 minutes. Subscribe to Frontline Black News with a double C. on YouTube and Facebook, and the Revolutionary Agenda on YouTube and Facebook, and Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced on
Put the link
Facebook.
in, man. You got a wrench, bro. Put the link in.
Yeah, I'm on my lady's computer, so I'm on her shit. But I'll try to pull it up. Hold on.
Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me try to put it on the thing. Okay, bam. Hold up. All right, try it now.
Dropping the link.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up.
Appreciate everybody that pulled up, man. Appreciate you pulling up, dog.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's always love, huh? Oh, where is it? So you I heard crypto going for like 60,000.
Yeah, that Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin do, man. You know, that's I don't ever tell anybody to buy any crypto. I just say just study it, and you'll know what to do. You'll understand like why people are so confident that it's going to continue going up for a minute. Feel
Real
me?
quick, what's your thoughts on BRICS?
See what BRICS is doing. I mean, like at the end of the day, what BRICS is doing is they're trying to get the U.S. dollar out the paint. Yeah. So the world reserve currency is the U.S. dollar, meaning every other country, if they want to do business with oil, they have to convert to the U.S. dollar first. That's partly what keeps the U.S. dollar semi-strong. You feel me? Right. And the reason they do that is because the U.S. dollar used to be on the gold standard. I'm gonna go deep a little bit, so just pay attention. The U.S. dollar used to be on the gold standard up until 1971. Yeah, 1971. Up until then, the U.S. dollar was on the gold standard, so it was back. Okay. It was back. You young ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, young ass nigga. His mom was born in 71. Nigga. You young ass. What'd you like?
Nigga, 30 something? You
I feel old, nigga. Anyway, like I was saying, so up until 71, the dollar was on the gold standard. That's why it was so powerful. It's no longer on the gold standard, but it's still the reserve currency because it once was. So what BRICS is doing is collaborating now. So BRICS is Brazil, India, China, South Africa, and now they're trying to get, and Russia, excuse me. Okay. And now other countries are coming in trying to join BRICS, and what they're trying to. What's up?
That nigga on now.
So what?
Taharka's on right now.
Oh, okay. He waited until we were stopped talking about him. That's what he did. Because he was watching. What's the name of his shit?
He talking about Malik.
Anyway, BRICS is BRICS. Hey, anyway, let me just finish with this sauce, man.
Okay.
Niggas need to know this shit. BRICS right now, what they're basically trying to do is they're creating another currency. They have enough different countries where they can back it by commodities like gold, and they're trying to take the reserve currency status away from the United States, which would basically it would drop our dollar. They're trying to compete with the U.S. dollar and to collaborate with other countries to do it. So, it is what it is. It ain't nothing to panic about, but it is a reason to consider understanding how to invest and shit like that, though. Okay, anyway, hey, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to slide. Thanks for pulling up. Make sure y'all subscribe if you ain't already. Like it. That helps the algorithms. Check out Frontline Black News.
Yeah.
I think like an hour and a half.
Yep.
Appreciate you, Richard Bey, and everybody else. Peace.
Peace.